Go back to YouTube.
Where you gonna sit, honey?
I'm gonna sit right here. So you can. Do you see me in here?
Hmm?
Do you see me?
Do I see you?
Yeah.
How would I see you? Your stream is offline.
It's off. I'm gonna put it right there. I got Mark. Yeah. See here. Where?
You're offline.
I know. I need to be on all of that stuff. Go up. I'm gonna start this now. Listen. Start now. And see, mark my words. It's up. Go to mark my words.
How can people listen to the show? What's the other besides Facebook?
Okay, I'm gonna send you a link. Right now we're gonna be live on YouTube.
Okay, yeah, send me the link so I can
Okay.
send it.
So click on it now. It's good. We should be streaming now. Yeah.
I don't want to be.
You're not. Well.
I am.
Okay.
You don't want to be on there.
Turn.
Why you don't be on there?
Okay. Look, scroll down, because I need to give it the live feed.
Public view.
What?
Public view, open live chat in the window.
It's the thing at the top, over at the top. Is it over at the top? Right in here it'll say, we're live now. Yeah, that view. No, watch that view. It's always live. Okay, so then that's where you can get, share it, come down where it says share. Get that link, share to Facebook. It's gone, oh man, I ain't logged in. Go right there and log me in. Go click on another one and log me in. It should be right there. Is it 7? Almost. Turn.
Do you have a pen? You have a pen?
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's good enough.
Yes, ma'am.
Not good Okay, I got this. Okay, Melvin. What you're gonna do, you see Mark My Words at the bottom or in the playlist down there? There's something extra in there. Okay, that seems like it's too much. Okay, go ahead and start that and then let it run, yeah. Yeah, it's on this one. Okay, Mr. Mark, you get that door. Sorry about that. I am trying.
We gonna have commercials in
Yeah.
between
We have one at 7:20.
at 7:20.
Melvin,
I want to talk to you about that too.
okay. You got something? Melvin, you're gonna do the advertise, where it says advertise, on the same one. No, right in there. See that? When we go to break at 7:20, that's the one, you're gonna press the first one and then let the second one run. And then you go into, click on the fourth one and then start it again. The last one. Just don't do the third one.
Okay, so on the first, just do, start with advertisers.
So number one.
Start number one, let it go through, and then skip through. and then
There
go.
you go. Why don't have,
Prayer. It's about to go down.
you know what I don't know? I don't know what I do with my,
Get my camera ready.
Alright,
So peace.
let four run through, I'm gonna turn it up.
Hey, Miss Bass.
You ready?
cause I don't have the thing there.
Bass.
Left.
Veronica, hey, what's going on? I'll start the show in a couple minutes. Hey, Miss Williams, what's going on? It's about to go down. Oh yes, make sure y'all ask me questions, okay, today. Make sure y'all ask me questions. I wanna hear y'all.
They need to call into the
Call
radio.
in. I'm gonna put the number
ask
on here.
questions.
Only
I
have
don't even know how to put the number on
3
here.
seconds.
Yeah.
I don't know how to put the number on
Here
here.
we go. Turn the mic.
Hey, what's going on? How y'all doing today? This is Mark with Mark My Words. Man, we have an awesome show. How's everybody in this traffic? Man, it took me a whole birthday to get here. Yeah, whole birthday. The traffic was a beast. And I got on a toll road with no cash. Yeah. And the crazy thing, I showed the lady, I was like, hey, she was like, I showed her my ID, she was like, who are you? I'm the most valuable player. I'm like the man, I'm like the man, you know. I'm just showing you how important I am.
You're the man.
I'm the man, yeah. She looked at me and started laughing, and I'm like, all right, now, okay. Give me that card, whatever. And so she was like, oh yeah, she laughed, and I gotta pay.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Man, oh y'all be careful on that Beltway, man, because I owed some money on my toll, and they pulled me over. I didn't speed. I wasn't speeding. I wasn't doing that. They pulled me over and they told me, hey, sir, you have to get off the tollway. You owe this much and that much. I'm like, whoa. Say, cause I'm black.
He said, cause I'm black.
I'm like, man, how you know I was black? You know what I'm saying? Cause I got a black car. But nah,
Wow.
y'all be careful on that beltway, cause they pulling people over. Even if you owe, you know, you don't have to be speeding. You don't have to be black. You can be,
Right.
you know, doing the right thing. But you know, they want their money. So y'all stay on that feeder, you know, until you take care of that. So yeah, take care of your business. Rule number one.
Handle it,
Handle your business.
yeah.
Yeah, but, man, how y'all doing out there, man? It's Thursday, you know, Turn Up Fridays tomorrow, happy hour and all that good stuff. I don't know if y'all do that, but you know, Friday's coming. You know, the work day is almost done. You got one more day, hang in there, and you got that 3-day weekend, 4th of July, turn up. I don't know if y'all big on fireworks, but you know, where I'm from, Baytown, man, we used to Bowman, we used to pop firecrackers. We crazy with it, people. Let me explain how crazy we are real quick before we start the show. Man, we used to have firework war, like I mean all out war. Hey Sandra, how you doing? Yeah, we used to go all out, man. We get bottle rockets, right? Yeah, it's crazy. Don't do this at home. We'll light the bottle rocket, right? And we'll hold it for a second and let it go at somebody. Yeah. Yeah, we should have been America's dumbest people in America. Yeah.
Something wrong with you, Mark.
Yeah, we in the hood, you know, we ain't play video games, you know what I'm saying? What's up, George?
Video games?
Nah, we was outside doing craziness, you know what I'm saying?
Craziness?
Yeah, so we so man, and it's funny, I hate to have it, man, the crazy thing is man, somebody could have really got hurt.
I bet they could.
Somebody could have really got hurt, man. Man, it's funny. So what we used to do, okay, so say you get those big bottle rockets, right? And we still do this today.
Uh-huh.
Man, I'm grown. That's crazy. Anyway, oh well, I'm still a kid inside.
You still a kid.
So you get the you put them in the tube, right?
Right.
And so we'll get the big bombs, right? So I don't know. I started this probably like maybe 6 years ago, and we've been doing it maybe longer than that, probably like 10 years, and we've been doing it ever since. So
really?
One day, Mark, you know, being curious as he is, he was like, "Hey, well, I'm gonna put this in the tube and shoot it up." And all these people around here, and they just playing and having fun. Why don't I just, instead of putting it in the tube, why don't I just put it in the middle of the street and just light it? Yeah, that's what I thought. So, so people was in the street. So I said, what if I roll it like it was a bomb, like I was on Call of Duty? So I light it, rolled it in front of everybody, so everybody see, and then it's a puff of smoke come. And then after the puff of smoke, you know, it's supposed to shoot in the air. So what happens is it shoots everywhere. It shoots everywhere, so it like blows up, and lights and everything go everywhere. So people run like crazy. I'm glad nobody got hurt. But yeah, we've done some crazy stuff. And I've also, you know, those Roman candles. So my friend, he threw a black cat, Kellen. Yeah, it was you. I remember your name.
He said it was you.
He threw a black cat at my face and popped. I was like, oh, okay. So I got a Roman candle. And he ran down the street, and I ran down the street with a Roman candle, and hit him in the back like 6 times. Yeah, wow. He could have been caught on fire, died or something, but he was okay. Kellen's still alive, people. I didn't kill him.
Thank God for that.
I know, right? But yeah, we wild, man. We wild. That's crazy. I hope my son don't do anything like that, but you know, it's all good.
Wow.
But yeah, 4th of July, y'all be safe. Don't drink too much and pop firecrackers, because that's when creativeness comes, you know, or dumbness, whatever you want to call it. So just be careful out there with your kids. Make sure y'all go with your kids and watch fireworks. I will with mine. And I hope y'all the best. Be safe. Cook some barbecue. That barbecue, when y'all say barbecue, you know.
No, he
That's how we do it. What's up, Kimberly? So yeah, y'all pop firecrackers. Spend time with your family and all that good stuff. So, Rachel, what's up? How are you?
Oh, it's been a challenge, but you know, it's all good. We're excited about tonight, what's going down at midnight. You know, we are having this is the first time that the radio station will have done this. We will be doing a 25-hour public prayer meeting for the nation. We'll be praying for the nation. So I'm excited about that. I'm numero uno. I will be praying at midnight on the air. So you know, while your listeners are listening, we ask that they would, if you're staying up that late, listen by downloading our app, the radio station's app. That's KIRC Talk Radio. You can download the app to listen to the prayer meeting. You can call the radio station, and listen that way, or you can listen via our website. But what we want to do is get as many people as possible to join in prayer. You can pray wherever you are, but for 25 hours, we're going to be having people praying all over the country every 30 minutes, starting at midnight till 1 a.m. July 2nd.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and anybody, if y'all are out this way, come by the radio station tomorrow. We'll be here around 9 o'clock until about late evening tomorrow. So if you want to come by, join with us, say a prayer here, you're welcome to do so. But yeah, that's what's going down right now, Mark. So I'm
Nice.
excited about your show, though. I'm
Oh,
excited about what's
yes,
getting ready to go
man.
down.
It's about to go down.
It's about to. Go
Well,
down.
okay. Before I get to that, hey Kendra, hey Christina, what's up? Christina, I want you. Hey, can you post in our group message the site so people can see what we're talking about? Because I know we have some people that wanted to watch the show. Rachel,
Okay.
can you give her the information so she can put the link on the
Yeah,
site?
yeah, you know what I did? I shared it on my Facebook page. Who is that? For Christina?
Christina, yeah.
Christina, go to my Facebook page. I shared the link for the YouTube video. We're live on YouTube tonight. It's Mark My Words. So you definitely want to join in on the broadcast, not on Facebook. But I know that Mark's friends are listening via his Facebook page, but we want you to support the radio station by clicking on our YouTube channel, and you can chat with Mark there. We can see your comments. Also, you know, if you want to call in, that's going to be really big. We're asking that you share your comments with Mark. Also share your questions with Mark by calling in the radio station and getting on the air with him. We're really trying to push Mark My Words, and we need your support right here at the radio station.
Yes.
And the number to call in to share with Mark tonight, the number is 712-775-7085. Then you would enter the access code 257034 hashtag. Mark really wants to talk to y'all tonight.
Yes, yes. She asked what's the name again? Christina said, what's the name again?
Of what?
For the YouTube.
YouTube, go to my page and click on the link.
Okay, go to her page. Her page is what's your page?
My Facebook page?
Yeah.
Christina?
This is not that. Christina.
Oh, not that Christina. I'm sorry. Go to facebook.com/Rachel, RACHEL .s.RILES.
All right, I got that. Yeah, make sure y'all go to that. Jackie, go on there too, so you can make sure.
I tagged you in it, so it should be on your page.
Okay, yeah, look at my page and you'll see. Yeah, y'all go to my page right now if y'all and Christina or Jackie send it to the people so they can check it out, because I know some of our people are fasting from social media, which is good. Which is good. I commend you. I just have to do social media for work, and I get to reach out to y'all. So I love it, and you know, some people, you know, got to get away from it because it can get addictive.
Yeah,
It can be
it's on
used the
your
wrong
page.
way. So so for the show today, man, what I was gonna talk about some other things, but I kind of was like, nah. I want to go for what the show is about and what I represent and what my brand represents, and that starts with love. Okay, I love health. I love myself. I love people, but I wanted to go to what the foundation is, and that's love, right? So, the book by Gary Chapman here. It's called the 5 Love Languages. I know y'all probably heard of it before. Probably heard of it at work or at church. It's a study book that tells and teaches you how to love. And I feel like, how can you be in a relationship with somebody and love somebody in a relationship if you don't love yourself? And how would you be able to love somebody else if you don't, first of all, love yourself? I think that's impossible. So, I wanted to read the book, and I was talking to some of my clients today, and if you know, those of you who don't know, I'm a trainer, and now I'm introducing my life coaching. Yes, I'm life coaching. I have a few clients now. It's going great. I have a great mentor. She's awesome, but I'll tell you about that later. But yeah, back to what I was saying with the 5 love languages, man. It's awesome. I believe in it, and I believe in love for sure. And I think if we walk with more love, you'll be more happy. Everybody looking for joy, and everybody looking for things. And I think that's where it starts. It starts with love.
Right.
So the name of the show today, I called it "What Would Love Do?" Okay, I remember having those bands. If y'all remember, what would Jesus do? Yeah, that was cool. But I feel that I want to say, well, you know, what would love do? Because I know love is where it all starts. You know, when you were born, you know, your mother's love and so forth, and stuff like that. So, I mean, I want y'all to ask questions and see what y'all think about love and you know, y'all relationships with friends, and because I hear so many stories, because you know I'm training people all day, and I hear stories about love and how much people love, you know, their relationships, the good, the bad, and the ugly. So and about themselves. So I mean, I figure like, you know, this is vital. This is important. You know, so
Right.
so why not talk about it? What would love do? Love do so many
What would it
things.
do?
So many things.
Yeah.
So what I wanted to first talk about, giving an example is for reading this book. Okay, has anybody read this book before? The 5 Love Language. Have you heard of this book, Rachel?
Yes, I have. Yes, I have.
Have you? Read
I have
it?
not read the book.
Okay. What have you heard? What have you heard about it?
Interesting that you asked me that. I didn't know that love had 5 languages.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so you know they talk about I don't remember which one it is, but when you how you react to and I guess I shouldn't use the word react, but how you respond, how you respond to the one you say you love.
Yeah.
It is so important. A lot of times it's not what you say, it's how you present it, whether in your body language,
Exactly.
you know, verbal or nonverbal. But I think that's important. So, eager to hear about what is number one.
Yeah. So I'm gonna give you. So what I plan on doing is I guess since my clients, they're inquiring me about doing doing like a little book club. So I guess, hey, why not? Let's do it. I'm with it. And we'll do a little book club and we'll talk about it. You know, probably weekly. And we'll read the book together.
Yeah.
Why not? You know, I think it'd be cool. I know it's not manly for some people, you know, to be talking about love and you know and all that stuff, but I figure that's where it all starts, though. If you really think about it, you know, any career, any dream you have has love in it. You know what I'm saying? It has to, because that's your passion. Whatever your passion is, if you love his sports, if it's football, basketball, anything, you know, if you love working on cars, at the end of the day, that's where it starts.
Right.
It's not, and I'm not trying to be sensitive. It's just, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And if you take that out, then what? You're going to work mad. You know what I'm saying? You're going to work. He's going to work. And
Right.
you shouldn't go to work. You should be going to love. At the end of the day, I mean, it sounds crazy, but it's true. You know, you should be happy to wake up and go to love. You know, if you want to change that word instead of work, because I believe if you do something that you love, it's not work. I just believe that.
Okay.
I believe.
Well.
Because it's okay. I give you a prime example. If you watch the BET Awards, right? Beyonce did the first performance.
Okay.
Okay. She did first performance and she burned out and went to London. Okay. Now, had she didn't. I mean, do you really think she needed the money? Really? No. Okay. So she doing something that she loves. She came on the show, did her show, and left and went to go do her tour. She didn't stop her tour because she loved her fans enough to do what she loves, and she stopped what she was doing, did the show, and then went back to her fans and didn't cancel the show. She could have canceled the show. She could have canceled it and say, "Nah, I have the BET Awards. I'm gonna make sure I stay there." No, but she did her performance, handled her business, and then got on the flight to London to serve her people that she loved, that supports her.
So what you saying? You're saying because she loved what she does, that's why she did it?
That's what I believe. That's what I got from it.
Well, you know, I'm going there with you, because I got a question. I've been married 30-some years, and I know that I love my husband. I know you say it's not work, but relationships.
Oh yeah. I got this book.
It's
book.
work.
I get it. I'm talking about work as in going to work, like labor. That's what I'm talking about.
So you don't think marriage is labor?
I agree. I do, but I'm talking about a whole different. I'm talking about the love for work. When people, I feel okay. It is work when you love. Yes, I get it. But I'm saying from where it starts and where it's love first. Okay, I love you so much that I do this. I love you so much I do that. I love you so much I do this for you. I love you for myself so that's why I feel it's where it starts. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
So I'm saying, she could have canceled it. Yes, cool. That would have, that's fine. But she didn't. That's all I'm saying. That she loves her job, her passion so much. Her love is so much for her fans that she didn't want to let them down, and she still did what she said she was going to do without canceling. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. But yeah, so I wouldn't say that it's not work. I would think that love makes you do it, makes you work. You know.
Okay.
So
Okay.
so when you talk about the book, the five love languages, are they
Yes.
speaking in terms of relationships?
Relationships, business, everything. So I'm going to
All types of
yeah. So
relationships, okay.
I'm going to tell you the five love languages. So we'll just go we'll do an overview. Hey Suwanda, hey Lori, what's up? What's happening? So the five love languages, we talked about them today. I just briefly talked about it with my clients. But the five love languages are words of affirmation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Gifts.
Okay, well, let me get
Okay.
that. So the first one,
Is words
of affirmation.
Yes.
Let's talk about that one.
Okay, I'm gonna name all of them first.
Okay.
Words of affirmation, gifts, actions, acts of service.
You said gifts?
Gifts, yeah, gifts, like, giving gifts and
So
acts
the
of
first
service.
one, words of affirmation,
Gifts,
gifts,
acts of service,
acts of service,
yes, and quality time
quality time,
and touch, personal,
Touch.
physical touch.
physical touch.
Physical touch, yeah.
Those are the five,
Five love languages. Yes. So the overview of this is what I wanted to talk about is like we'll talk an overview and then I feel like we'll weekly we'll talk about them individually or whatnot. So
Okay.
so the five, so what I was saying is okay, with all the five love languages you have words of affirmation, gifts, acts of service, quality time, and physical touch. Okay,
Okay.
most people. Okay, I'm just give you an example. So if I'm in a relationship, okay, and people say you're from Mars and I'm from Pluto. Basically, a relationship like women are from Mars, guys are from Venus. I think that's it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay, so if her love language is words of affirmation, and my love language is gifts. Okay, I feel when we don't do that, you don't give her words of affirmation. That's basically saying you speak French, and I speak English. Okay, so think about it. So if you speak French and I speak English, how I'm going to communicate with you?
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I think a lot of relationships are like that. I speak English, you speak French. So how can I learn your language?
How can you learn my language?
How can I learn your language to communicate with you? Because if you go to Paris and they talk in this certain language,
Uh-huh.
how are you going to communicate with them? When I went to Dominican Republic and they can speak no English. It
Right.
was very, very difficult to speak to them and get things out there. Do gestures, hand gestures, and so forth. But in a relationship, how are you supposed to learn their language? Okay, you can either learn the language
Mm-hmm.
or you can be upset that you don't know their language. You know what I'm saying? And,
Yeah.
and that's what, and I think that's what how a relationship ends or it has a turmoil in it because she wants you to, if I'm speaking on myself, she wants you to learn her language.
Right.
Because that's how she feels like she deserves to be loved. Or so I can either learn the language
Right.
or or be upset about not knowing her language. But if I want to know her better or learn, learn or give her love, then I need to learn the language. And sometimes the language, if you learn the language, it actually like if I learn another language,
Mm-hmm.
only thing it's gonna do is help me at the end of the day. If I
Okay.
really. So I
Okay.
feel like it's you got one or two choices in a relationship. You can find somebody who have the same love language,
Okay.
or not be in a relationship, or you can find somebody who have a different love language and learn that love language. But if you don't learn that love language, I feel like you're gonna have problems.
Well, most definitely, because language is what? It's a form of communication,
Exactly.
right? So if we're not careful, like you said, we have two different languages. We run the risk of, I guess, shutting down completely, just not communicating when you do have different languages. So, what's important here?
I feel like it's important is if you want this relationship to work,
Uh-huh.
learn that language. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you
Oh, that's
you-
interesting you say that, because it's difficult for guys to understand the language of women sometimes.
Well, let me tell you, player. Let me tell you, guys out there. And if you really want to intrigue the woman that you want, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
that you have, man, learn her language. Learn her language the best way you can, and because you're an example of love. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, if you're with her, you're a big example.
Right.
You know, other than her father, because you don't know, because I think it goes way down deep. You know, and I want to talk about that too. It goes way down deep because, okay, I'm gonna give you an example for me. Okay, how your parents, your parents are your example of a relationship, because when you're born, that's where you are.
Right.
You with your parents, or some people with their grandmother. So me, my parents, I'll tell y'all a little about me. I'm very, 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 very private person. So
Can't y'all tell
yeah.
he's very private?
Very private, man. But nah, I feel like in order to touch or help somebody, I have to be vulnerable. So I'll be vulnerable and let y'all know. I never,
Never.
ever.
Never?
Yeah, I can say that. I've never seen my dad and my mom kiss. I've never seen my mom and my dad
What does that mean?
hold hands. I'm just letting you know how. I've never seen that. I guess the physical touch, affirmation. The physical touch. I've never seen that type of love language with my parents. Never.
So since he's a private person, and I guess I can't ask that question, right, y'all?
Nah,
For
come on.
those of
Nah,
y'all
come on.
listening to
Nah, let's go. Let's go.
So if you hadn't witnessed that, seen that, how then do you know
I'm sure. How
did you learn it? How did you learn? Because it's a behavior. So how did you learn it?
Yes, and that goes back to what I wanted to tell everybody is, what do y'all think? I'm gonna get back to that. What do you think? I believe love is learned response, and it's a learned emotion.
Yeah.
Okay, and I feel like we learn from TV, books, movies, and what we see people do.
So generally, what we see,
Exactly.
right? Is that what you're saying?
That's how I feel we learn how to love, and because that's touch and all that. You have to see how you see it, or you can go by how you feel. So that's what I've learned, and I feel like it's a learned thing. So when I didn't see my mom and my dad do it, but I've seen on TV people do it, and I've seen people.
So
in church
you
and
tried
stuff.
it.
So I tried it. That's just
You
real.
tried it, Mark.
That just
Okay.
felt like, oh, okay, so this is how I'm supposed to feel. I'm supposed to hold her hand. I'm supposed to have her walk on this side, and that's really it. Because my dad never taught me how to treat a woman.
Oh.
Because I love you, Dad, but he wasn't the example that way. Because maybe he wasn't treated like that. He maybe never seen it either.
But you witnessed some things, right? In a relationship.
In a relationship, my parents, I see my dad was a provider. He worked his butt off.
Okay.
He was a great provider, and that's love, and that's a love language. But it's that's, I guess, active service.
He took care of
He
y'all.
took care of us. So I've seen that, but like the physical touch, I've never seen that. I've never seen my dad. I've never heard my dad say to my mom, "Hey, hey, babe, I love you." Never heard it. Never heard it before in my
My
life.
son is in here. Have you
You know.
ever heard this song? You ever heard your dad tell me that? Or me tell him? Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And so
It's different.
yes, it is.
Yeah.
He could probably say, because they even tell us that now. Can y'all get a room?
Yeah.
They don't want
Yeah.
us touching
But-
in front of them.
But at the end of the day, I believe it's a good thing. But I think people use different things. People use it,
Yeah.
the lack of as strength, and people use the more of as strength. So it's either way how you want to use it.
Right.
But I feel like any love language, anything is gonna go from where your parents, and your relationship with your parents, because that's how you love first.
That's interesting.
And I feel so my relationship with my mom. I told you I'm a very, 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 very,
Listen
very
to
private
him.
person. My relationship with my mom is cool. It's good. Could it be better? Yes. I love my mom. I love my mom. But yes, it could be better. And I feel like everybody out there should get a better relationship with your parents. Because
Interesting.
I feel like it's, and what I'm learning in my relationship now is that, put yourself in other people's shoes. Man, that is so hard. I've never had to do that. You know what I'm saying? Or I thought I've done it, but it was always hard for me to put myself in other people's shoes. That makes sense?
wow. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because most people, you only know, shoot, I know my 11.5, you know what I'm saying? That's all I know. You know what I'm saying? But putting yourself in other people's shoes is difficult, but it's necessary. And I feel like everybody, if you put yourself in other people's shoes, then you can, you're more loved, and you love more, Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah.
So back to my parents. Let me see what else I've never seen. But he was a good provider. I'm gonna make sure I say that. And my mom, she was, she was, she old school mentality. My dad's old school mentality too. So, spending quality time. Now they travel and they do everything together. So I know they spend quality time together.
You
But
see that now?
I just never seen it. Yeah, I see that now. But growing
But it's
up,
a lot
I
of
didn't
things
see that.
You know what? It's a lot of things that as kids we don't see until someone reminds us of it, and then we'll say, "Well, yeah, I saw that."
Yeah.
Like, did y'all ever sit and eat dinner together? Did y'all ever have meals together at home?
No.
No.
My mama cooked though.
Mom cooked.
Yeah,
So you and your sisters never sat down and ate together?
Oh yeah, Thanksgiving.
Oh no, Mark. Think when y'all were little children.
Okay, let me see. My
Really?
daddy went home.
Okay,
He be at work.
he would be at work.
Yeah.
What about your mom? Did y'all sit down and eat dinner at home ever?
Together?
Yeah.
Nah, probably in front of the TV, something.
Really?
Yeah, man, that's just the way. We did.
Yeah, my
And I
dad
feel like-
don't
I feel
let
like-
that happen.
Yeah, I feel like
Mm.
that's
He say you gonna watch that idiot box.
yeah. Yeah, that TV's a beast.
No, no, no,
that
no, no.
TV's a beast. But yes, yeah. I mean, okay. Let me ask everybody. Let me ask somebody a question. Somebody answer this. Why is love so important? And Rachel, you can answer first.
To who? Period? In life, in
Period.
general?
Yeah, sure.
Well, I think that would have to be on an individual. I think the answer would be individually based because we love for different reasons. What we see as love, some of us may be different for each of us. My definition of love didn't come until I was an adult.
Okay.
Me formulating a definition. What does it mean to truly love somebody? And my former pastor helped me to see if my definition of love didn't fit on the end of St. John 3:16, then I needed to reevaluate
Right.
what my
Yeah.
definition was. And so, I started thinking, and he would often say that love is a minimum of emotion,
Okay.
a minimum of emotion, a maximum of meeting a need
Okay.
with a sacrificial heart, so to speak. You're seeking to meet the need of another individual, and sometimes it may require you to sacrifice. So that's a broad statement when you think about it.
Yeah.
And so what I look at as love today toward my family members, toward my husband, my children, that's different from the love that I have for my family in the faith. I cannot honestly say that at this level that I would die for members of my church,
Yeah.
but I would say I die for my husband or my children.
Of course. Yeah.
So I do believe there are levels of love.
Yeah.
We often say unconditional,
Yeah.
but that unconditional,
has conditions.
yeah. And when it comes to some people, it could probably be
Yeah.
unconditional if you're talking about your personal family,
Yeah,
something like
yeah.
that. But other than that, I don't know. I just think that it's different for each of us, when we talk about love. And you know what's interesting?
What's that?
The love language is different.
Yeah, so everybody has a different love language, and that's why I feel like this book is profound because it breaks down on how to love people in certain
Unlovable people.
Yeah.
Did you hear me? Unlovable.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can y'all imagine
Yeah.
loving the unlovable? Think about it. There are those people out there that are unlovable. You like, okay, the
Yeah.
Bible says that I'm supposed to love you, but ooh,
Yeah.
it's hard to say put some things aside for some people and
But see, I feel like it starts with you. You love yourself too. Should you be around that person? Are they stealing your energy? Are they stealing your vibe? Are they taking so much from you?
I can love you, but that don't mean I have to go to dinner with you.
Exactly. You love
Right?
you can love from a distance.
There you
Just like
go.
I
You
can pray for
said it.
somebody
You
from a distance.
said it.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
yes, indeed.
Yeah. Hey Veronica, what's up? Hey Lori, what's happening? So what I really wanted to talk about this for, because I know we need to take commercial, right?
Yeah, we need to take a break.
We need to take a break. We'll take a break. Calm me down.
Yeah.
So I want to talk about, how much you love yourself. Love yourself. Love yourself. It starts with you. It ends with you. We're gonna take this commercial break, and I'll see y'all in just a minute. Don't stay tuned. Stay tuned. Don't leave. I want to talk to y'all about this life coaching. All right. See y'all. Yeah, we're on a commercial break. Commercial break.
Yeah, we're on break right now.
Commercial break.
So yeah.
Sipping on my drink.
You don't have to touch those. Those are good. You just turned out.
Kobe.
Let it go. All right, we're still on here, so
Yeah.
you can go ahead and let that play.
Danielle, what's up?
Good.
We're on a commercial
Y'all,
break right now.
I need y'all to call in to the radio station. Y'all listening to Mark, whoever's online with Mark right now.
Yeah.
Call into the radio station and
Danielle,
talk
call
about.
me. Hit me up right quick.
Let's talk about love languages.
Yeah, hit me up.
Have you experienced a different language with the people
Yeah.
who you love? Let's look at relationships and we talk about that.
Got you.
Love languages. Love languages.
712-775-7085. And the access code is 25703-4. And the pound sign. Okay? Hit me up, man. Give me a call. What's up, Pastor Lee? What's going on, man? We're talking about love languages. Love. Yeah. Yeah, so it's going down. It's going down, man. Get the book. Y'all go cop this book, man. We're going to also have a little we'll do like a little book club, man. I feel like let's do it, why not?
1, 2, and 3 all over.
So I'll stay tuned about the book club we're gonna do. But I feel like love language is important because it starts with us, man. Start with us, loving ourselves, working out, being healthy, being fit, and loving other people. So that's why I train people. That's why I try to get people better their health and better themselves. But it starts with you, so it starts with loving you first, all right? So being rooted, having foundation within you, for sure. Yep. Man, we're going to the Essence. Y'all going to the Essence? Sound fun. Essence, New Orleans. Gotta hit that New Orleans up, man. It's going down. Gotta go to New Orleans, and I love New Orleans, man. New Orleans is fun. I know it'll be a lot of fun out there, man. Y'all be safe out there if y'all going to New Orleans this weekend. Be safe, be safe, be safe. It's be very, very safe. What's up, Miss Johnson? What's going on? Y'all be safe out there, man, if y'all going to New Orleans. But if y'all popping firecrackers, y'all drinking, turning up, y'all be safe out there, man. I want to see y'all so y'all can, yeah. Hey, what's up, Miss Welch? What's going on? Christina. Man, thank you for supporting me. I thank all y'all for supporting me. All y'all for watching my show, man. I'm trying to do something different. I'm doing this book, Love Language. So please give me y'all response and let me know if y'all like it. We always talk about health and stuff. I want to talk about health, but I feel like it starts with the love first. I personally do, because everybody I see, I feel like that's a lack, and I want to give you strength in that area. So when you start loving yourself, you start doing more for yourself, like your health, your spirituality, your relationship with friends. And I want to give you that confidence back in yourself, okay? What I say, some people may agree, some people may not. And I say, my faith in God is measured by the confidence I have in myself. So I want you to have confidence in yourself. Thanks for y'all support, man. I love y'all. And the show is about to come back on. All right, so we're going to talk more about this show. Thanks again so much, man. Love y'all. All right, get back on this show. Hey, what's up? We're back with Mark. Mark my words. We're here with Rachel, and we're in the building. We're talking about love. Love is awesome. Love is great. Yes, and health is everything. And thank you, Danielle, for saying that. It is, man. Health is it could be altered anyway. So I feel like it's what the foundation is love. So love yourself enough to. What I just started, I'm giving an example. I start waking up at 4:30 in the morning and I'll run. Most people may be in the bed, but I feel like I'm gonna get up and do something for me. Nobody else has to be involved. If they want to, they can join me. If not, so be it. So that's kind of my prayer time, my chill time. What's up, hey, what's up, man? What's up, Adrian? I wake up at 4:30, man. I put my clothes on and I go out and I run. I'll probably run 2-3 miles if I have time. Get up, take a shower, and boom, I go to work. I feel like it's a good time. You know, I said the early bird gets the worm, and that's how I was taught. So something new I'm doing, and I've been pretty consistent and trying to persevere in that. I want to keep that habit. I feel like it's a good habit to have, and I can start my day early. So if y'all want to join me 4:30 in the morning, man, I just put my clothes on, go outside, and I burn and I run. It's a good time. Nobody's outside. It's peaceful and it's quiet. So I love myself enough to do that for me. And I feel like you should find something that you do by yourself for yourself, and treat yourself right first thing in the morning. I strongly suggest you do that. Even if it's going to make you some coffee in the morning, you're going to make you some tea, if you're going to make you a protein shake, but do something for yourself first thing in the morning. Because at the end of the day, what people do is, you know, people say, you want your energy. Hey, I need you to do this. Hey, I need you to do that. Hey, go take out the trash. Hey, go do this. Hey, come to work. And everybody's pulling at you when you wake up, you know, and that's draining. So do something for yourself first. Treat you right first. Love yourself first. Do something for you. I don't know if you like pizza. Hey, do your thing. Eat a slice of pizza, eat some chicken, whatever. Drink a Sprite.
Oh my goodness.
I don't judge that. But anyway. But you know, what I do is I run. If you like yoga, do yoga, go meditate, whatever you need to do. I feel like do something for yourself. Okay? First thing in the morning, 4:30. All right. So back to so what I was saying on love is how I feel like it's learned, because just like, you know, we learn social media. You know, we learn social media. We learn how to do stuff on TV. That's why I feel like love has to be the same way, because how are you going to love somebody if you don't know how? I mean, it's impossible. And if you never have been loved, how can I expect you to love me the way I want to be loved if you don't know how?
Right.
So, and how I'm going to expect you to love me if you don't love yourself? So I think people have expectations for people, and the foundation is kind of off. You know what I'm saying? So if your foundation of how you gonna be, you know, strong, or how it's gonna last. So studies show the lifespan of a romantic relationship is 2 years. 2 years. So you get in a relationship with a girl, and you know everything is obsessive and everything is, oh, I can't wait to see you and all that. They say the lifespan of your relationship is only 2 years. Do anybody agree? Anybody disagree? I don't know. Oh, but yeah, that's what it says. That's what the study says. And it also says in this book that a relationship is never stagnant. It's never stagnant. It's always getting better or getting worse.
Never stagnant.
Never stagnant. It's
so what happens if it is? Ha ha
ha. How could it be? Because if it's nothing, if you're not doing anything, you're not making it better. So what is it? What is it? A plant.
You say it's never stagnant.
It's never stagnant. Never. Never stagnant. Because I mean, a plant is gonna grow or it's not growing. You know, that's how I feel. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
It's gonna get better with work or no work. You know,
gets better with work or no work.
Yeah. I mean, I strongly agree. And the only way for it to get better is you have to sit back and analyze the situation. You know.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't do that. A lot of people just go with the flow. Go with the flow.
Go with the flow.
Go with the flow. And I made an example with since I started life coaching, and it's been awesome, it's been good, and I like studying, you know, relationship. I like studying people, and I like studying love. It's pretty cool. It's just people, you know, when you can. I've asked people this question when I'm training or when I'm doing my life coaching. I've asked them, okay, you know, what do you think about yourself? Most people, what do you want? You know, most people can't tell me what they really want, but they always can tell me more about what they don't want. And I've said this on the show plenty of times. And most people are going to tell me, I don't want this, I don't want that, I don't want this. When I ask them, what do you want? And they'll tell me probably 2 things they want, but they'll tell me 17 things that they don't want. So I'm saying that to say, you have to know what you want and be clear of what you want in a relationship as well.
Yeah.
And what you want from yourself. You know what I'm saying? What do you want? And then if you know what you want, that makes it much easier to get what you want. But if you are confused, then it'll alter the things that you want. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, what's the lady name? And even in the Bible, I'm trying to make sure I don't know this lady's name, but she turned around and she turned into a grain of salt.
Are you talking about Lot's wife?
Lot's wife. So I feel like that makes sense. But see, I don't take the Bible as a history book. I'm sorry. I take it as a way of thinking, a way to that's what I think. Because I feel like if you are a person and you are in love and you trying to do something, okay, and you say, God, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this, and I feel like as soon as you doubt, I feel like you locked white. That's what I believe. I believe you turn your back on something that you believed in, that you had faith in. So I feel like if you turn your back, you turn to the salt. But I feel like that's what I feel. I feel like because you got to be persistent, and that's what faith is. So I feel like if you're in a relationship too, if you believe it'll work, I feel like you have to be persistent and consistent.
Okay. Y'all
That
heard
is
it
me.
right there. Mark.
That's
Mark.
what I believe. People.
That's his belief on love, y'all.
Yes.
On love.
And I also believe is a lot of what stops a lot of people from growing and doing things are their beliefs, because people have beliefs
True.
which restrict them from everything, and needing nothing is everything. I believe that's just me. You don't have to. When you don't need anything, you can have everything. So I feel like if the more needy, I need this, I need that, I need this, I need that, and you don't get it, then what?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So if you need nothing, I think you'll get everything you want. Because if you're persistent in what you want and you praying or you want to lose weight, okay? Because we always be talking health, okay? You want to lose weight, you have to be persistent in that.
Persistent.
And consistent. So if you know you need to, okay, you want to work out 3 times a week, okay? You know you got to work out 3 times a week. No ifs, ands, or buts. You got to do it. But if you feel like, oh, I can't do it because you got an excuse, my car, I need some gas, or you gotta make time to do. You gotta make time for what you want to do.
Yeah.
And you gotta perceive. Get some people who support you or whatever. I just feel people let situations get in their way. You know what I mean? And we hold so much. So I feel like, okay. And I made this example when I was talking to one of my life coach clients. I feel like it's like this. You're in the ocean, right? You're a cork. You're a cork in the ocean and you're floating. So you're floating, right? And I feel what pulls people down is, doubt, fear, a bad relationship, a lack of love, no confidence. I feel like all this stuff pull you down. Something that you really don't want, but it's pulling you down because you think about it and it's clouding your judgment, it's clouding your mind. That's what I feel. I feel like that pull you down. But in order to move forward, you have to let it go.
You gotta let it go.
You gotta let it go. And once you let it go, you plop back up.
Okay.
You plop back up and you float. And I feel like everything is coming to you, because if anything you want, it'll come to you. It'll come. I mean, I've had many situations where, okay, I want to, for those of you who don't know, I want to relocate my gym. I talked to a couple of guys. I was talking to this one guy, helping him out with his business, and he said, hey, why don't you talk to this guy? I talked to that guy. He was like, oh, man, I'm looking for somebody. So I ain't put no effort into it. I just told God, that's what I want. I was persistent in trying to find something. And then I met this person, and they want me. But had I, oh man, poor me, I ain't gonna find nowhere. Man, what I'm gonna do? Oh, shoot. If I did that, then how much power is that giving me? Not giving me any power at all. So that's why I feel like when you live, you should live as if you were. This is my little quick example of a cork, because you floating, you stuff will come to you if you just be persistent and believe that it will come. But if you're hard on yourself and like, man, poor me, it's not coming fast enough, maybe it's not the right time, or maybe trying to push a relationship that's not working.
Yeah.
And hold on, maybe that's not the relationship for you. But if it's draining you, you have to just relax, man. Let stuff go. Stop holding on to stuff, because people hold on to old relationships, bring it to new relationships. People hold on to, I have to spend money this way and I'm never going to make money again. No, that's old way of thinking. In order to change something, you have to change the way you think.
That's true.
That's the only way.
You said something that I thought was very interesting. When we talk about love or relationships, and whether a person, I'm speaking about single people now, whether a person believes that he or she can find that, quote unquote, that love that they're looking for. And I believe that what you just said, it's the mind, it's how you think about it, it's how you approach anything. I was feeling a certain way about the radio station altogether, and I had to find out the type of mindset I needed to have in order to make, number one, my dreams come to fruition.
Yes.
So it's the same way with relationships. You may not be in a relationship right now, okay? And let's say that you are in a relationship right now. Whatever the case is, how you approach that relationship, and I'm getting back to something that Mark talked about, the 5 love languages. It's how you approach that situation, that relationship, whatever the case is, how you approach it makes the difference in whether or not it's successful or not. Let's say you're not in a relationship right now, but you desire to be in one. Mark says if you have the mindset that, oh, I'll never find anyone, oh, I bet this just won't ever happen. Well, if you keep saying that, more than likely it will not happen. So we've got to have the mindset for these love languages to work. If Mark said something about not having the touch, not witnessing the touch. But if Mark used that as an excuse to not reach out or not touch in his own relationships, I don't know what his relationships will really be like, but just because you haven't experienced it doesn't mean that it cannot happen. You've got, and this is me, I believe you've got to have the right mindset about anything that you do. Even if the situation doesn't look like, Mark, like you want it to happen, it doesn't look that way, don't give up. Because it's how you think about it and how you approach it that's going to make the difference in whether it's going to happen or not. Now, that's how I believe that. That's my take on it.
I like it.
Change.
Danielle said you have to carve out time for the things you want.
Yeah.
The more you want things, the more effort you have to put towards to make it happen.
Yeah. Carving out time. Yeah, that's a
one,
whole other situation.
And that's the quality time. That's a love language, Danielle. Yes, I think that's a love language for a lot of women for sure. I know in my relationship, Miracle, she loves quality time. So I know I have to carve it out, and I know I work a lot.
Wow.
I work a lot, so it's it's sometimes it gets tough.
Wow.
I have to make those decisions. Well, man, I need to work, but what's important to me is my support. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's something I have to sacrifice, and I'm willing to do.
Listen to that.
Yeah. So and then another somebody else said I feel if you're in a relationship with expectations, people have a tendency not to meet your expectations, which cause a relationship to fail.
That's the problem in and of itself.
Yeah.
When you and I have expectations, we have to also be realistic and understand that just because you have expectations doesn't mean that that person understands what your expectations are, and it doesn't mean that the person is going to fulfill those expectations. So I think we got to enter relationships understanding that. You said something what one of your listeners was saying, and I thought it was very interesting. A lot of times we when we think about love, we think about it in a manner of reciprocation, Yeah. But what about, and when I say reciprocation, is between two people, 2 or more people. But what about, as you said at the top of the hour, loving yourself.
Exactly.
Having a relationship with yourself?
Yeah.
Those 5 love languages. Do you ever?
Do it
and don't take. Yeah, I was just gonna say, don't take this the wrong way. Do you ever
Yeah.
touch yourself? And I mean, touch
Yeah.
yourself in a
Exactly.
way that says, you know what, I'm good. My pastor just wrote this book that says, I am good enough. Touch yourself and say, you know what, Rachel? Hey, I am good enough.
Exactly.
So those 5 love languages, I think, just can be applied to your own relationship and how you feel about yourself.
Man, that's why I love my show, Mark My Word, because that's what I really believe in, and I feel like it's not the relationship; it's relationship with yourself. So if the first one, words of affirmation. I wake up every morning and I wake up, and before I go to sleep, I tell myself, Mark, you did a great job tonight. Thankful that you did everything you said you was gonna do. Those things that you said you was gonna do and you didn't keep your word on, I forgive you. Because I feel like people always, they pray, but they pray without. But I pray to God without, but God is within. So you have to talk to you. You have to talk to yourself, and God hears that. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like you have to talk to yourself and be okay with where you are, who you are today, because you're not gonna get $100,000 and you say, okay, I want $100,000, and then say that's gonna make me happy, because you won't be happy with the $100,000.
No.
You have to be happy now,
Now,
and you have to act as if you had $100,000 now, and that's when you'll get it.
right. Wow.
So in a relationship, I talk to women all the time. They want this man, and they walk around as they single and they don't want nobody, but they want a man.
I want a man.
How?
How?
I'm gonna be happy, but I'm mad. It's not gonna work. You know,
No.
you're doubting yourself. You're contradicting yourself. What's up, OJ? It's my bro. What's up, man? Thanks for the support. Love you, dude.
Wow.
And somebody said right here, you can't make people be what you expect them to be.
No, you can't.
You can't. But let me give you a secret that I do. I don't expect. So okay, for Miss Rachel, I'm gonna throw you out there and under the bus.
Uh-oh.
All right. So for Miss Rachel, I feel like I expect her to be this. Okay, what we have here, we have a studio, right? I expect this studio to be on a whole nother level. So if I hold her accountable for where we are right now, then it'll be what it is. But if I hold her accountable of where I expect her to be, I would treat her a whole lot different. I would treat her as a businesswoman, a woman with a successful business. So I feel like if you treat people where you expect them to be, I feel that they can be that what you expect them to be, because that's love. That's what I believe. That's just me. Because I think it's on the whole. It's because you.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you?
Right.
Because
right.
I feel like that's how a situation should come. So if I have a job and I feel like the job is an ending, I'm not making enough money, but I can move up.
Right.
So if I say, okay, nah, man, I'm a boss myself, and if I treat myself accordingly, then I will become what people will see it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So if I hold you, and go back to you, if I hold you accountable as if you are, because then you're gonna see, okay, I gotta raise my game up, and this is love. It's not disrespect. It's nothing.
Mm-hmm.
It's just love, and I feel like if I treat you that way, then the only thing can happen is good.
Right.
That's what I think. What do you think?
Well, I don't know that. I mean, because you can have expectations for a job,
Okay.
and it not be love. You know, you can have expectations for whatever you want to have expectations for. I truly believe this, though, Mark. You said something very powerful in that when you set standards.
Yeah.
When you set standards or your expectations, whether it's for you or for what you want to see in your life, that makes a difference. And I say that as an educator because one of the things I know as an educator, when students come in my classroom, I don't care what your walk of life has been. I don't care what your neighborhood looks like. I don't care that you may be from a single family, a two-parent family, whatever the case is. When you walk into my classroom, I have this level of expectation that you're going to be successful. You're going to reach the top. I don't care if you come in down here. But when in my classroom, this is the expectation that I set for you, and it is my responsibility to get you there.
Exactly.
You're going to come in knowing that I expect you to be successful. I expect you to be on top of your game every day.
Exactly.
And just because I expect you to be that way, I believe that children, and then I say people in general, when you have that level of expectation for people, they have something to strive for.
Exactly.
It's so important that we communicate that.
Yeah.
That's the first thing. If we don't communicate it, then a lot of times what happens is people don't understand your expectations. And I'm going to throw this one out there. Because it could just be, even if we don't say expectation, it could be vision.
Yeah.
If people don't understand your vision, how then are they going to help you to reach that, right? Okay, so whatever your vision is for whatever it is you're doing, and you should, Pastor taught this lesson some time ago, you should have a vision for everything that you're involved in your marriage. There should be vision. On your job, there should be vision. In your life, there should be vision. And if there is no vision, as the Bible say, what happens? The people perish.
Yeah. I agree.
Okay, so,
I agree.
that's in relationships too. You got to have vision for your relationship. A lot of people may call that expectation, but that's what I meant to say.
I like it.
It's vision.
I believe it because I feel like you may not, if you don't have a vision for that person or for yourself, you're coasting. You're coasting, and you may not think about it, but you're doing it subconsciously anyway.
True.
Because if you have a vision, then you know where you're going, and that's when I guess what I do. Okay, what I do if I want something, I write it down. When I write it down, I read it to myself every morning.
Right.
I read it to myself midday, and I read it to myself at night, and I keep on repeating it. I keep on repeating that to myself, and when I repeat that to myself, I start to see it happen in my life throughout time. Okay,
Yeah.
throughout time, I start to see stuff pop up, the things that I wrote down, because I may not think about it consciously, but it's just like if I plant something in the ground. So if I plant an apple tree or whatever, I put water on it, put it in the sun, and I move away. I go put some more water on it, and I move away. So eventually, it's gonna grow. It's gonna grow. But if I keep on pouring water and watch it all day, why would I do that?
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I'm wasting my time. But I need to go out there and I need to make other things happen. And when I come back, I see it. It's growing. It's growing. It's growing.
Right.
And it pops up. So I feel like that's what you have to do. When you want something, you write it down and be persistent, and you know it's coming.
That's
but
good.
I feel like people, and I've done this before. I say I want something, and I'm not persistent. You're not persistent, and you're not consistent. That's where your faith lies.
Right.
So I feel like when you get stuff and when you're persistent in what you're looking for, and you know it's coming. It's a feeling that you have that you know it's coming, and that's the vision of it, and you seeing it. Then you'll have it.
You have to be persistent. I like that.
Yeah. I love it, man. I have Okay. Let me ask you a question. Have you been successful? How successful have you been giving and receiving emotional love?
You asking me that?
Yeah.
How successful have I been at giving and receiving emotional?
Yep. Emotional love.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was such thing as emotional love. I thought, anyway. Well, I would say I'm an emotional person, and my husband would have to be the one that says whether I've been successful in that area or not.
Okay.
But because I am emotional, I'm a sensitive person.
Okay.
A lot of times in my relationship, I'm doing what I expect my husband to do for me.
Okay. What about you, husband? What about you?
What about me?
Yeah.
Do I give?
Yeah, to yourself.
Oh, do I give to myself? Yeah, I do. I think sometimes I may do it a little bit too much,
Okay.
and the reason I say that is because if we allow our emotions to be greater than our intellect, sometimes if we do that, then we find ourselves reacting rather than responding to situations. When you allow emotions to drive or emotions to control your reactions, sometimes we get in trouble because we're not thinking with our minds. We're thinking with our emotions, and then that, very unpredictable. We got to be very careful not to allow our emotions to lead.
So you feel like you can control your emotions for sure.
Oh, most definitely.
Good.
Yeah.
You have to learn how to control your emotions.
Yeah.
And I agree with you, Danielle. Learn how to communicate your vision and understanding. Yes.
Yeah.
But before I know it's almost time, I want to the words of affirmation, which are so important to me, because I feel like your voice when you speak is vibration. Okay. Your voice, and to hear it, you need to hear yourself speak to yourself. I really believe that. Don't wait on anybody to tell you you're beautiful. Don't wait on anybody to tell you that you're smart.
Most
Don't
definitely.
wait on anybody to tell you that you are worth it. Don't let anybody tell you that you're deserving.
Right.
So I feel like you need to have your words of affirmation to yourself, man. And I will help you right now. Here we go. So what I do with myself, I say, hey, Mark, you awesome. Mark, you beautiful. Mark, you're loving. Mark, you deserving. Mark, I am a boss. I am a leader. I am a CEO. I'm a CEO who's in my life. I can fire you or I can hire you. I am a lover. I am a fighter. I am. What you put on I am is the most powerful thing you can say to yourself.
That's right.
Listen,
That's right.
what you say I am. I'm telling you, what I am is so important. Who you are. So you have to say to yourself, I am deserving. I am loving. I am. And okay, the Lord's Prayer. He says. What's the Lord's Prayer? It's our Father, right? If it says our Father, that means God is our Father. So you are just as powerful. Why? So you need to say and act as if you are that person, you're trying to become. So if he's our Father, he's everybody. Jesus, your brother, everybody, right? So you have to be powerful, and you have to say these affirmations to yourself. Okay? I'm dependable. I'm a man of my word. I love myself. I love you. I'm smart. I'm athletic. I'm a good cook. I'm a good father. I'm a good boyfriend. I'm a good
whatever.
I'm a good everything. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
you have to say these affirmations. I'm persistent. I'm consistent. I'm faithful. I'm loving. You have to say these things to yourself, man, and repeat them to yourself, because don't expect nobody to say them for you. I'm handsome. I'm sexy. I'm attractive. I love my smile. I love all of that. And people can say, "Oh man, you always looking in the mirror." Yep. I kiss myself. Yep. So what? Let me do that to myself. I'm gonna wait on you to do it for me. I'm gonna wait on you to tell me that I'm attractive. I'm waiting on you to tell me that. No, it's not your responsibility. It's my responsibility to love me. It's my responsibility for any situation that I do have, any circumstance I do have. It's my responsibility, because how I perceive, how I see the world, my perspective of the world is my world. Because you may see the world as being ugly. You may see, oh man, black on black crime. You may, that's how you perceive the world. I perceive the world as everybody's good. Because if I can have anything I want, if I was the richest man in the world and I can buy anything and do anything, what's the difference between that person and the person who don't have anything? They got the same mind. They got the same 24 hours. So he had to change the way he thought. Because a lot of people come from nothing and it becomes something. So they had to change the way they think on things. They had to change the way they think about themselves. So it starts with you. So tell yourself that you're worth it. Tell yourself that you're great. You have to look in the mirror. And I think a lot of people can't look in the mirror and say these things to themselves because they haven't.
Right.
So use those affirmations. Use those words. Write them down. Put them on sticky notes. Put them on your mirror. Put them beside your bed. And tell yourself how awesome you are. And be gentle with yourself. Be gentle. Don't judge yourself so hard. Don't be so hard on yourself. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for everything you've done in the past, because the past is the past. Forgive yourself for your future. Don't worry about the future. Focus on right now. Right now is all you have control over. Be anxious about nothing and pray about everything.
There you go.
Okay?
All right.
So be anxious about nothing. Because if you be anxious for stuff, you're going to heart beating fast for no reason. Fear of something happening. For what? You okay right now.
Yeah.
You're okay right now. So be okay with where you are. Be satisfied where you are, but know where you're going.
Exactly.
You're only going to be, it's only going to be better if you think positive. So I had an affirmation for pain. So for pain was positive affirmation in negative situation, something like that. Anyway, so and be positive in any situation, basically.
Right.
So always think you have a positive affirmation on any situation. Okay?
Very good.
So have positive in any situation. All right. So thank y'all so much. You have anything, Rachel, you want to say?
Oh no, this has been a great show. I've enjoyed it, Mark. I've enjoyed it. Just want people to stay tuned tonight. Hey, we're going to be broadcasting live right here on KIRC Talk Radio at midnight. We start our prayer, 25-hour public national prayer, interceding on behalf of this nation. We're going to petition God for some things. And it's significant that God chose July 1st. So you want to be a part of it. Make sure y'all stay up just for tonight and then go to bed at 12:05. I will not be praying long. I will just start our prayer off at midnight. Want you all to join. As many of you who can, join in with us. That's all, Mark.
Thank y'all so much, man. Use your affirmations. Make sure y'all rest, man. Rest is so important. If you got a bad situation, you're down on yourself, let me tell you a secret. The secret sauce. Take a nap. Take a nap and start over. I'm telling you, when you sleep, you rest. You rest your body and you rest your mind, okay? So when you're feeling overwhelmed, go lay down and take a nap and wake up and start over, okay? Take a nap, start over, say a prayer, whatever you need to do. Take a nap, start over. You are worth it. You are awesome. I love you. Love yourself. Love your friends. love people around you, and hug them, kiss them. This is Mark My Word. Thank y'all so much for the show. You are awesome. Communicate to yourself. Love you so much. Mark My Word, and we're out. Peace. Peace. H-Town. Woo.
Everything's down.
Thank y'all so much for
All
watching the
right.
show. Man.
Okay, Melvin. Go.
But it's cool. Man, Danielle, thank you so much for your questions. Lori, thank you for your questions. It means a lot. Thanks for your support, man. I really do thank y'all, man. Something new. I mean, hey, if y'all do want to start this life coaching, man, for real, I strongly suggest y'all give me a shout, give me a call, man. Let me see. Hey, what you got to lose? Invest in yourself, man. A lot of times people invest in shoes, cars, red bottoms, shopping and all that stuff, man. But invest in yourself. Invest on your mindset. What are you thinking about yourself? What do you really think about yourself? What do you think about your heart? What do you think about where you are in life? I mean, maybe I can help. Maybe not. But let's find out. Better yet, I'll give, if you want, give me a call. Our first conversation, first consultation is free. All right, cool. Hit me up. Hit me up or inbox me. You can call me at 832-582-4226. All right, give me a call. We can get started. You want to work out? We do the same thing. All right, so thank y'all.